Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mary and I love my microphone. A little snowball, he's so cute and it works pretty well. It's not the greatest, but it works well enough. All right, hopefully this finds you in good health and good spirits, and if not, hopefully this will help those things. Because today it is another installment of the Nooners series on the channel. Got some really nice feedback from you guys about the last few that I've posted. People are looking for 30-minute, shorter, powerful workouts that you can do indoors, right? For a number of reasons. So today we are going to be doing a workout that is without equipment, which is nice for those of us that don't have a bunch of home equipment. But there's going to be some jumping. Last time it was no jumping, right? If you know you're the person that cannot jump, will not jump, there are modifications. You don't have to jump. It's a secret. No, it's not a secret. Don't jump. But if you're jump curious, or you know for a fact that you could use, jumping is just great for your heart. So if you know for a fact that it's something that's just going to add to your workout, just join me, do your best. And that kind of goes for everything we do for the next 30 minutes. Just do your best. And if there's anything that feels like it's too hard, you're not quite there yet, know that with practice, everything gets easier, just like anything else. What is it? Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000 hours of practice makes you an expert. Well, you don't need 10,000 hours, but you can definitely get better and better and better with your practice. And I'm going to put a timestamp here for when the workout starts. So I'm just going to wrap a little bit about, I had a question about weight loss. Some of you might know that I've lost over 100 pounds. Apparently that's I forget what they call it. There's some name for it. I've managed to keep it off. I did it slowly. It took me about 6 years, and it's a long story. That's for a whole nother video. But the question was specifically, how many of these workouts should you, if you're trying to specifically burn body fat, lose body weight, how many high intensity interval training type workouts should you do a week? And there's no magic number. I've heard different trainers say different things. For me, what I found was my sweet spot was 2 to 3 times, which is very doable for a 30-minute workout. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the nice thing about the HIIT, is that they're shorter. You're not, with LISS, low intensity, steady state, you go a little longer, but your heart's not up as high, right? There are different benefits to both. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. I like HIIT because I don't get bored, to be quite frank, and they're a little easier to fit into the day, especially when you have something you can do from home. I'm going to be barefoot, you guys. So, for me, they're just very convenient workouts. But everybody's different. The real difference, the real thing you should really look out for is your rest day. You got to have a rest day. I watch a girl on YouTube that calls it potato day. I'm not sure if she's asking you to eat potatoes, but to be a potato. Like, truly give your body a rest. And you can have movement rest days where maybe you're just doing some yoga. There's a really cool yoga teacher, you might know, where you're not an absolute potato all day. But just give your body enough time to rest and rebuild. Otherwise, you're just tearing it down and you're not doing your metabolism any good. This is if you're trying to lose weight. This is just for good health, but especially if you're trying to lose weight. You're not going to do yourself any favors by just knocking yourself out every single day without a rest. So that's very important. I hope that helps. And I hope that, if you're trying to lose body weight, that you're doing it smart. Get yourself a DEXA scan or get into a bod pod and know what your body fat percentage is. Those numbers are helpful, right? I'm still overweight, almost obese on the BMI because I'm so tiny short that my muscle is just heavy. So I know that I have a very low body fat. So, get a clearer picture of what you're working with. That would be my best advice, to see what your actual composition is. And then you can go from there. You know, the more information you have, the better. And take a rest day. Okay? Enough of that. Let's get into something comfortable and let's get moving. All right, guys. We made it to the mat. We made it to the mat. We're just going to start moving. You know how I like to do with these side taps. Taking some deep breaths in and giving your shoulders a roll back. Breathe. Let's shake out any gremlins in the hands and the elbows. Slow, deep breaths. As we start to warm up the body. And let's move those shoulders forward. Oh yeah. So this may look like old school aerobics. We'll definitely be doing some of those moves and some others. I like to keep a nice mix. Don't feel like you have to be a dancer or super coordinated to do this workout with me today. I hope you're doing okay. You're not letting the bastards get you down. Good. All right, we're going to transition this side tap into a little skater side lunge, side to side. Hands can be on the hips. You can get fancy with it if you want to. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Awesome. Now, of course, you could do this with your shoes on a regular surface, but this is just how I've been liking to work out because y'all know I'm part hobbit. I mean, what's wrong with second breakfast? Good. Keep moving. All right, you're catching yourself in your heel. Keeping your body weight back here in the hiney. Good. All right. Now we're going to add that little hop. Now, I said we're going to be jumping today. You do not have to do this jump. You can just go right back, keeping it low. But this jump, this little hop here, is going to bring that heart rate up. And that's what we want. Breathe. Good. Hop, hop, hop. Good. And now we're going to take it back to that side tap. Good. So your heart rate's up. Breathe. Well done. All right, guys. So from here, we're going to add butt kickers. Oh, yeah. And I want you to reach up and grab the air, pull it back behind you. So you're really getting into your hamstrings now. Breathe. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Slow, deep breaths. Okay. So, how you doing? Hang in there. How you doing? Good. And coming back to the side tap. Good job. Coming into center space. We're going to do hatchets. Arms go overhead like so. Side to side. Now you're going into a wide squat. Opening up those knees. Breathe. Now, if you have a little weight at home, a little hand weight, you can hold on to it like so, but you don't need it. Keep breathing. Hatchet. Straight arms when you come down. Strong. Getting into your triceps. Of course, the bigger the arms, the more your heart works. Good. Almost there. Last two, last one. Good, come back to your side tap. Let the heart rate come down just a little bit. Well done. Breathe. Letting the heart settle just a little bit. Good job. All right, moving moving right along. We're going to do something very similar to the hatchet, and that's basically the slam. Coming in center space. Once again, we're moving through into that deep, wide set squat. But instead of the arms coming from side to side, we're going to concentrate in the middle. Imagine you've got that ball. Yep. Breathe. Just a few more. Hang in there. Making this a little bit of a crunch in your belly. Good, and last one, good. Side tap. Heart rate come down. Breathe. Well done. All right, guys, jumping, right? We talked about the jumping. We already did a little side hop. Now we're just gonna do an old school jumping jack. Now, if this is not for you, and you know you, then you can do the side jacks, step out jacks, right? However you want to do it. If your shoulders hate this, you can always come up to the sides. That's fine. So what I like to do in our jacks is land in the ball of the foot, but the minute the heel touches, that's when you spring. So your heels are involved. You're not just on the balls of your feet, but you're keeping it light. Good, hang in there. Yes. 3, 2, 1, hallelujah. Side tap. Well done. Pull up your drawers. All right, guys, we're gonna point and pivot through the hips. It's gonna feel a little bit like a little bit of an Arabesque kick back there. As you point and rotate through the trunk. Knees are soft. Breathe, arms are big. Now feel free to punch if you're feeling a way about this. If there's someone you want to punch in the freaking face. Or you can reach and grab. Whatever, get those arms out. Breathe. Notice I'm keeping a little hoppy bounce. Good. 3, 2, 1, and come back to the side tap. All right. Whew. Good. Let the heart rate come down. Let it come down. Breathe through your nose. It's a quick way to bring your heart rate down. Let it out through your mouth. One more deep breath in. Good. All right. So now what we're going to do, narrow leg squat, Arabesque kick. Narrow leg squat, Arabesque kick. Okay, so it's just like that. You want to be able to lift your toes through that squat. Use your belly. Good. Side to side. This is also going to challenge your balance a little bit. From one foot to the other. This is a powerful move. And of course, sweeping your arms back behind you, like so. It's great for your triceps, great for the backs of your arms. I know a lot of us are looking for just a little tone back there. We're almost there, hang in there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Side tap. Yay! Woo! Yeah. So now we've got the hiney and the quadriceps. Feed your heart that breath. Breathe. Let the heart rate come down. Remember, we're trying to bring it up and down and up and down. Gotta let it come down. You can dance. You cannot dance. But keep moving. All right. So now, transitioning we're gonna do a rainbow arch through the leg. So it's a little bit of a marching motion. This is so incredibly great for your hips, for your belly strength. I want you to really use that lowest belly muscle for control. You're just drawing that rainbow shape, that arch with the knee. Good. Going as quickly as you can while staying stable is the goal. Now, if you find that you're really shaky, slow it down. That's okay. Open it up. Open it up. Good. Good job. And we're going to land out here. So now we're going to do shuffles. This is an agility, right? It's an agility exercise, an agility drill. So you're going to come in, hiney out behind you. You're not going to squat necessarily, but it's almost like horse, if you're familiar with horse pose. So you're in a little bit, there's a lot of bend in the knees, and then you're just going to tap, 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 tap from side to side. Basically, she's a maniac, right? Little tap, tap, taps on the balls of the feet. Where we were using our heels in the jumping jacks just a little bit, no heels here. We're staying on the balls of the feet, working through the toes. Hang in there. You don't have to do this with your arms if you don't want to. You can keep the hands here if you want. Keep them out if your balance needs it. But we're moving those feet quick, 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 quick. Little baby shuffles. Good, we're almost there. Hang in there. Itty bitty 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 little tiny moves. Good. Side tap. Let the heart rate come down. Okay, so now we're going to blend, do things together. The shuffles and a jack. Okay? So, I hate to tell you, if you hated both of those, you're going to hate this. But you know what? We can do anything for 30 seconds, right? Let the heart rate come down. Take some slow, deep breaths through your nose if you feel like your heart's just not there yet, because we're about to start. All right. Okay, and remember, you don't have to do the full jump. You can step out if you want to, okay? So it's cha, 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 okay? Little. Join me when you're ready, if you're ready. You can do it. We're almost there. Good, we only got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job. Awesome. Side to side. All right, so after all that, we're gonna do a windmill. We're gonna take it down a notch. Legs are nice and wide. Arms are strong. You're really pressing out. This is like warrior 2, right? Pinching that pencil between your shoulder blades. And we're gonna lead with the tailbone, out behind, and up. Nice and slow. Out behind, and up. All right, so you breathe on the exhale. Inhale to the center. Good. Keep going. So we're doing this with a straight leg, soft knee. I love the windmill. It basically mimics saw stretch that we do in Pilates, but from standing. And it's asking a lot from your waist, right? Your oblique muscles, your back muscles. Good. And now we're going to exaggerate the bend in the knee, going from side to side, strong. So you come up into this X shape, right? You can lift your toes here, just making sure that your body weight stays, once again, in the heels, meaning the hiney. If you're feeling discomfort in your lower back, you don't have to go down as far. You can just reach from side to side. But if you can, see what you can do. See what you can do about it. Good. Breathe. We're almost through it, guys. Well done. Good. And last one. Moving back to the side tap. Good job, y'all. All right, so that was the windmill. All right. Last move from standing. We're gonna do front to back jacks. Now, some of y'all know this as part of the illustrious list of funny walks, the Ministry of Funny Walks. I thought long and hard about whether or not to put this on the internet, but why not, right? We're all friends here. So it's just what you think it is. Told you we'd be doing some jumping today. Please know if this forward jumping situation is too much for you, you can do a back step, kind of like a little bitty miniature curtsy lunge instead, by all means, okay? Otherwise, all right, it's this business. This is potent, you guys. Hang in there. Good, we're almost there. Strong arms. You're on the balls of your feet here, just like in jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I know those look dumb. I don't care. Breathe. Your heart liked it. Good. All right, so we're going to transition to our cardio work from the mat. All right, we made it to the mat. Hallelujah. Okay, guys, so first things first, we're going to do some bear lifts. Okay, so some of y'all know bear as tabletop with toe curl. Some of y'all might know it by a completely different name. But basically, you come into a tabletop, the mic near, come into your tabletop. You're going to curl your toes. And all I want you to do is lift the knees off the floor, just a few inches. This is going to be incredible work for your quads, your hiney, your arms, your shoulders. This is also cardio. So drawing the shoulder blades down the back, and you're going to pull that belly button up and in to the spine. You're getting an amazing stretch through your toes. Knees come down, inhale, exhale, knees come up. It's a little baby, just an inch or two off the floor, making sure those hands are directly below your shoulders. If you go faster, you can see where the cardio element comes in, right? Your heart is having to work here. Great option if you really need no impact, right? Breathe. We're almost there. Bear lifts are tough, man. Breathe. Good. Last 3, 2, and last 1. We're going to drop those feet behind you and press into a hero child. Breathe. That's that hybrid between hero's pose and child's pose that I love. Good. Deep breath. Get your breath. All right. Moving right along. We're back in our tabletop. Curling the toes back to bear. All right, so now we're going to do bear twists. Okay? Very simple. You're going to turn, it's all about pivoting on those balls of your feet, right? This is why I love to do this barefoot. You can definitely do this in shoes. I just find it a little harder, okay? So now we're going to pivot and open, pivot and close. Pivot and open, pivot and close. Like so. Doing your best to keep the arms in a T shape, straight out from the heart. And then once you get the hang, you can pick up the pace. Try not to fling the arm behind you too very much. Keeping it right up out of the shoulder, straight up. those knees bent. Good, hang in there. Hang in there. It's okay if you're going slow. Just do your best. Last 2 on each side. We're doing it together, y'all. Hang in there. Last one. Good job. Coming into your hero child. Breathe. That's tough. Beautiful. We're so close, y'all. We're zooming in. Let the heart rate come down. Good job. Now that can be tough on your hands. Let's give ourselves a little stretch through the fingers. Roll through the wrists. Release pressure. Good. All right. Okay, so guys, we're gonna do plank jacks. Now, feel free to take these from push-up pose, from plank with your arms extended. I prefer to do these from my elbows. It takes a lot of pressure off the wrists, and actually I think they're harder this way. So you do you, see what works for you. But basically, if you're taking it from your elbows, you're gonna bring your elbows to the floor beneath your shoulders, interlace your fingers, and step back into plank. Okay, for some of us, this is enough, thank you. For others, we're gonna be able to hop out, hop in, hop out, hop in. Keeping the high knee down. Don't turn this into a dolphin pose, right? So, just like that. Hang in there. Little hops. They don't have to be super wide, just wider than your hips. If you're on a regular mat, probably about as wide as your mat. Take your time, go. Breathe. We're almost there. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Oh. Breathe into a full child's pose. Good work. Good work. Let the heart rate come down. That old saying that Southern women don't sweat, we glisten. That's horse. Pucky. I sweat, y'all. All right. Last 2 exercises, and I'll let you go about your day. We're going to do hip thrusters. Now, this may not be ideal for folks with knee issues. What you might do is roll your mat, double it up. Okay, if you have a tender knee. Basically, if you can't comfortably come into lightning bolt or gates pose, like so, on your knees, this is not for you. What I would say is go back and do some of those bear lifts that we just did a moment ago, okay, instead. If you can do it. So, could not be more simple. I always think of a movie like Magic Mike. Okay, so the move is like this. And you're just squeezing your glutes underneath you. Bring that tailbone underneath you. And of course, you've got strong arms pulling back and bringing those hips forward and bringing them back towards your heels. The faster you go, the harder your heart has to work. Try to make sure that your knees aren't spreading apart. That happens sometimes. You want them to be beneath your shoulders. Hang in there. Last few to go. You can hang in there and do this with me. I know you can. If I can do it, you can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Breathe. Come on back down. So now we're in our hero's pose. We're going to take a mermaid stretch together to end our practice today. So from your hero's pose, you're going to take your tailbone off to the side. And it's totally okay if your sit bones are kind of crooked. So for me, I have my left my left sit bone down, okay? And this one's kind of up on a jack. That's totally okay. But your knees are tucked in underneath you. You can see why they call this Siren or Mermaid's pose. And the arms come out in that warrior two. And we're gonna stretch, gently looking up if that's okay on your neck. Elbow over your ear or slightly behind. Creating a beautiful shake through your side body. And stretch. Other side. Easy does it, nice and slow. The heart rate's coming down. Good, y'all did awesome today. So this is an active stretch. It's one of the things I like about Pilates in general is that, you know, you're stretching, but you're still working. They're not very passive, the movements. Some not passive at all. Some of them are just straight aggressive. But with Pilates, you really get all the different parts of the body to work in harmony together, which I really appreciate. If you haven't taken Pilates with me before, please click on one of the videos in my channel. We have a lot of fun. Well, I have a lot of fun. And let's move the sit bones over to the opposite side. For me, it's my right. Sitting up nice and tall, taking a big deep breath in, arms come to the sides, and exhale, we're gonna drop it over. Doesn't really matter which side you start on, just move through. And you're using a full breath exhale, and then inhale coming up as you tip over to the opposite side. Exhale as you feel the full stretch. Good. Just moving and grooving slowly with your breath, letting the heart rate come down. This is also a really nice sneaky stretch for your knees, right? Which I appreciate, especially after the jumping. Yeah, there was some jumping, you guys. It wasn't too insane. Right? It wasn't that bad. I hope that you took your modifications. And just know that if you struggle today, like I said before, you will get better at it. You're just programming your GPS. Now your body knows where it is, knows the directions. You'll be able to get there quicker with more ease. Last one. Good job. And let's bring those legs out in front and just take a full forward fold stretch, flexing the feet. A lot of alliteration here. Flexing the feet and gently fold forward, bringing the heart towards the knees. You can hold onto your ankles, your legs, your feet if you're short like me. Breathe. And feel that breath move through your back. I hope that you take excellent, good care of yourself the rest of today. And drink a lot of water. And come on up nice and slow. And I will see you next time.